Nice. Hi guys, welcome back to the RC store. My name's Ammo. Guys, new car on the desk today. Yes, we've got a new trail crawler. Guys, summer's fast approaching, or should I say it's here, but not in the UK properly. But guys, yes, we thought we'd pick up a brand new crawler. Now this particular crawler and this video, guys, is aimed at those of you that are in the UK that want a cheap alternative, and for the rest of the viewers that wanted the FTX CENTAUR, that couldn't physically buy it because you can't get it around the world. It's only a UK based item. Guys, this is the alternative. This is the RGT Pro Runner. Now this came out last October. However, it only became, how could I say, famous, viral, etc. when FTX released the CENTAUR. Now that car, guys, a lot of people internationally away from the UK wanted that particular car, but they physically couldn't get it. Now this is the Pro Runner by RGT. I don't know whether FTX copied this car or RGT copied them. Well, I believe the FTX came out earlier this year and this came out late last year. So whichever way around it is, but I believe they're both the same car, just rebranded. Guys, in this video, we're going to do an in-depth unboxing of this particular car. We're going to have a proper look at it. We'll do a little test on the bench and see what you guys think. Guys, without further ado, let's get into this. So guys, starting off with the box art, it looks absolutely fantastic. This particular car does 4-wheel drive, it does 2-wheel drive, it does dig, it's got 2-speed gearbox, and it has a winch. It's also known as an EX86130 by RGT, guys. Now, a lot of you can pick this car up. It's a Bronco shell, as you can see, and it looks fantastic according to the box. Here, it gives you some information about the car. Yes, there it says October release of 2023. If you want to pause that, you can do. There's some more information just over on this side of the box. Guys, you can pause that as well. You can see there it's available in 3 different colorways, blue, green, and red. And over the other side of the box, guys, you have some more information here. Now, looking at the back here, as you guys can see, it has the main body adapter's hardened stainless steel chassis beams. Now, looking at this, it looks great. It looks like the servo is up on the axle, which should make it articulate really, really well. It's got all CNC steel spiral gears. It has got high quality bearings with steel CVDs. Everything here, as you can see, all the connecting rod structures is 6mm diameter, which are solid metal. Over here, you can see it's a brushed motor. I believe it comes with a dumbbell radio, Hobbywing ESC, and there's the car itself, guys. It also comes with a light box. So going back to the colorways, guys, there's the 3 colorways that you can get: the red, the green, and the blue. I believe we've got the red. So this is something I've never seen before on a box art, guys. It actually shows you the total weight of the vehicle, as you can see. It also shows you in grams the weight per corner of the car, the left side, the right side, and the total weight, front, rear. That's fantastic. I believe the ratio on this particular car is 60-40 to the front. Here, once again, it shows you it's 2-speed. It's got a dig system, a rotation speed, a reverse drive. It's pre-assembled. I believe this vehicle is an RTR, and the system is switchable between 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, along with a winch hook. It's got multiple linkage light sets, so which means it's got a lighting kit basically. So looking at it in the box, it looks like it's quite tightly packed. We're going to get this unboxed and I'll spread it across the desk and we'll take a proper look at it. Guys, we've unboxed everything, we've put everything across the desk. Not a lot to look at, to be fair, in terms of the items that you get with it. However, looking at the truck itself, that's not a bad catch. Guys, let's go through everything that comes with it. So you've got your Dumbo style controller here, which I believe probably is a Dumbo radio. However, this particular one runs 10 channels. That's right, guys, 10 channels on this. So what you've got on here is, let me just take off this, that can go away. You got your on and off switch, which is just at the top here. You got channel 3 and 4 at the top. So I'm guessing 3 and 4 would be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. And then you've got the option of dig as well. You've also got lights, and you've got a switch just there, and you've got another 3 channels just there as well. Now I know one would be for a winch. Maybe it's a case of one's for a winch out and one's for a winch in, but we will find out. Like I say, this is brand new to me. I've not even had a look at this myself. And yeah, let's get into it, guys. So the controller itself feels quite nice. I do like the carbon fiber effect. It's actually quite grippy. It does help quite a bit. I do like this recess just here. It allows you to put your thumb right forward. However, this particular controller, it doesn't have a foam grip. It's just a plastic wheel, which is a bit not great, should I say, is a word to use. However, you can control it with your thumb. Some of you guys with smaller hands may struggle to reach the wheel. However, I can just about reach it. Being a Dumbo style radio, you can put the plastic bracket in. It doesn't come with it, but I believe you can get them. They clip into the back, and it allows you to have thumb control a lot closer. Now, also over at the top here, it has a panel. You can lift that panel up. It's got your steering trim, throttle trim, and steering and throttle dual rates there. And you've also got dip switches as well. So the dip switches allow you to change your brakes, etc. If you want a bit of drag brake, you can adjust that from there and so forth, which is nice to have that on the fly, to be fair. But that's the controller. It takes 4 AA batteries at the bottom, and this particular controller is modeled as the X8E-150. Basically a Dumbo. Now, you do get the manuals. So in this packet here, I've just cut this open. You get nothing else in here apart from the manual itself. But guys, at the price this is, you can't complain. This is actually cheaper to buy than the FTX, believe it or not. So, and that was with shipping, so I can't complain of that. What I'll do, let me get the camera in and show you guys, so you can see directly how the manual's explained, and let's go through it. Guys, it looks like this particular car has a lot of features that can be set up on this. So it shows you there how to set your steering up using dip switches as well. Looking over here very quickly, it says basically you got to flick certain dip switches to make it 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive with rear housing lock, which is basically diff lock. Over here, it shows you all your different motions that you can go. So argument's sake, 2-wheel drive dig, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. Your winch instructions are all there. It shows you what channels to use for your lights, etc. It's quite explained, to be fair. The different LiPos you can use and so forth. You've got the vehicle specification just there. If any of you guys want to know them, you can pause this here on this screen and it will show you all the information. I believe most of this was on the box as well. And there's some more bits just there. It does have exploded diagrams. They are quite detailed, guys, and everything is listed with a part number. And I believe if you need to find anything as a spares, you can basically just look up the part number and find them. Over in the back of the manual, you do have pictures of all the items, as you can see, and they are also listed with part numbers. So guys, we have the truck itself. Suspension's quite nice, ain't it? Let's try that again. Nice. Guys, the detail on this is quite nice. If you have a look, it's not a licensed shell, as you can see. It does look very realistic to a Bronco. However, it doesn't say Bronco on the front. It says Pro Runner there. It does have nice grippy tyres. The foams are quite firm, to be fair. They might hook up quite well. They're not too hard, but yeah, you've got foams in there. Looking over the sides with some of the details, you've got mirrors, they fold in and out, I believe. Yes, they do. So you've got folding mirrors. I'll tell you what, guys. Let's pull you guys in closer so you can have a look at this in detail. So starting from the front, you've got your winch just there. And I believe under the winch, you've actually got a metal panel, which is just under your bumper, the skid panel, as you can see. It doesn't have portal axles on this. It's straight axles, so very scale-like. They are plastic axles. You can see a pumpkin just there. And the actual servo on this is actually mounted on the axle. We'll have a look at that in a second. Running towards the top here, it says Pro Runner across the center of the grille, where if it was licensed, it'd actually say Bronco there. It's got decent enough looking lights, to be fair. For the money, you can't go wrong. You've got your wing mirrors. The arches look nice. On top of this paint job here on the roof, it doesn't come with a roof rack. It would have been nice if they went to that little extent of putting a roof rack, etc. But I'm guessing it's one of those, for the money, you can't really complain, to be fair. Looking inside the car, it does have an interior, as you can see. You can see a stereo there, you can see a steering wheel, a gear stick, center console, and some seats. The seats don't look that great. However, it's still an interior and it's very respectable to look at. It also has door cards, as you can see, and you have some rear seats as well. So this is the back of the truck, as in the rear seats. You can see the door cards, you can see the free seats in the center. Not bad, to be fair, especially at this price. It does have a rear window. I'm trying to get that in for you. However, the windows have got tints on them. I don't know why companies tint the windows after putting an interior in. But yeah, the windows are tinted, unfortunately. Looking at the tailgate section, you can see your number plate holder there in the center. It's got quite a bit of detail. You see your rear lights, your rear bumper there, number plate, and you do have a space there for a tow hitch if you want to put one in. Straight rear axle, as you can see. It looks real scale looking in that respect. The tires themselves look decent. As you can see, just rolling on the desk, they have picked up some dust. That just goes to show how sticky they are. They're not too bad for what they are, to be fair. You got some nice beadlock looking wheels. However, all the silver dots that you can see all the way around, they're not real. There's only 4, I believe. Yes, 4 Allen key bolts on the silver beadlocks. So I've turned the car upside down for you guys just to show you the underneath. Now going towards the front, if you have a look, you've got a nice skid plate there, which is made out of metal. Behind that, tucked underneath it, you can see your winch. Here you have your servo, which is mounted on the axle itself. As you can see, it moves with the axle, which gives it great articulation. You have got a 4-link system there. I believe these are all metal sliders, the prop shafts themselves, so they're sliding prop shafts, and they are metal. You got plastic skid plates. The belly pan's plastic and quite slippery, so that should work really well. Over onto the rear, you got a 4-link setup once again, and sliding prop shaft, which is metal. And once again, the rear axle, as you can see there, and that articulates really well as well. You do have some holes just here on each arch where you want to put some rock lights. If you wish to, you can do that. Now, in terms of the body coming off, it's a unique design. If you have a look just there, you've got a clip, you twist that, and it literally pops off the rear, and it's hooked up at the front. So let's get this shell off. So I've taken the shell off, guys, just to show you. Over here, as you can see, it's got a 35-turn brush motor. Obviously, you can upgrade this if you wish to. It's got quite low center of gravity from what it seems. As you can see there, the 2-speed gearbox is sitting at the bottom, and you've got your ESC sitting just there in a protective box along with your receiver. Now, your battery location on this is just here. I'm not too sure how that's going to work. However, we will have to find out when we take it for a run. You can mount a fan up here if you wish to cool your motor down, and you can relocate your ESC if you wanted to over at the back, and you can also have another fan there if you needed to. I don't believe you'll need one, but you can. You can see on the fenders here some spaces to put rock lights, so you can put rock lights in if you want to as well. Suspension itself is adjustable, So looking over there, you can see there's loads of little holes there, so you can adjust the suspension itself. Looking in the arch at the suspension, they are coilovers, oil filled, and they do look quite decent in that respect. The suspension itself works really, really nice. And that's over at the front. Once again, completely adjustable. They do have a bit of adjustment there. And once again, oil filled shocks. So guys, you've got two servos up on this end. Now, obviously one's to change the gears in terms of high gear and low gear. So 2-speed gearbox. And then you've got one there, which will flick it into 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive dig. So that's all there as well. You do have this nice thick lead. Now at the end of this lead, these connectors are magnetic. They connect to the body shell for all your lighting. And it's literally just magnetized on. And it sticks on and you can take it off, which is fantastic. Saves a lot of time. So looking at the shell underneath, that's exactly where the cable goes. Literally just sticks on with the magnet. That's your lighting box. You got cables routed all the way through. Not a bad job, to be fair. And you see your front lights. This in the center is the hook that basically hooks onto the front of the chassis to hold the shell in place. The cables come right around the back as well. And over here, you've got your rear lights. And that's there is the little toggle that I was on about to hold the rear of the shell. So hopefully guys, that's answered your questions on the chassis itself. Now let's have a look at the lights. So you've got your front lights there, as you can see. Now you've got them strobing. It's got turn signals. Yes, it's got turn signals, but the hazards flash at the same time as well. Don't know why. Oh, that side turn signal's working. That side it's both. That's strange. I'll have to have a look at that. So the light's on, your right turn signal, your left turn signal, and that's your center light. And you can have that strobing as well. And I believe you can just have that on its own. Yeah, you can. Then your indicators. Don't know why that light's flashing at the same time. But yes, let's have a look at the rear. On the rear lights. So the rear lights, as you can see, are on all the time there. It might just be, you know, they're on all the time. You got some strobe indicators there. I don't know why one side's flashing. Right, there we go, guys. I fixed it. As you can see, your indicator on this side is blinking now, and now the other side. And I believe it's the same at the front as well. And just spin that around and show you guys. But light ain't coming on no more that was before. As you can see, right indicator, left indicator. Nice. Right guys, shall we see how this moves? I'm not sure what gear it's in, but we'll have a go. So there you have it guys, crawling away. That's the slowest it's going to physically go. It's quite slow to be fair. Nice. And let's take it slightly faster. Good for trail crawling. And let's see if we can change the gearing. So that high-speed gear, a lot quicker. You've also got the functions of, like I said, dig, 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. So that's 4-wheel drive there. Flick it into the middle. So that's that thumb switch. Now that's in dig mode, I believe. So just the front wheels are turning. No, that's 2-wheel drive. My apologies. So that's 2-wheel drive, guys. So it's just the front's turning. And this one is dig. So you got your front wheels turning. However, if I press forward now, it should drag the back wheels. As you can see. It just helps for tight turns. Now we've gone through them functions, guys. Shall we see how it crawls? I'll bring some tyres up here and let's see how it crawls over a few tyres. So I've set a couple of tyres up here on the desk. It's in 4-wheel drive mode. Let's see how it gets over this. Bear in mind, this has not got portal axles, so it may struggle, but we'll give it a go. It'll allow you guys to see the articulation as well. This might be asking a bit much, but I'm going to still go for it. No way. These two are on the floor still. This back wheel has lifted, but let's see if it gets across fine. Nice. It's done it. That's impressive. Let's spin this around and show you guys from the other angle. So going back now, guys. So the back wheel's just lifted, as you can see. I'm really impressed with that. Nice. I didn't think it was going to do that. Guys, if you've seen some of our other videos, some of the 8 scales sort of struggle. And this didn't. So guys, on the desk, I've put another 10th scale car here. This is the HPI Venture Wayfinder. There is a video of this on our channel. Be sure to check that out. That was absolutely a fantastic video. It took me absolutely ages to film and edit. But guys, what a fantastic video that was. Check it out. It's on our channel, the HPI Venture. Guys, we're just going to check out how this operates. So this winch should be quite impressive, to be fair. So pull this out. So I'll just winch it onto this hook. And let's see how this works. It's worked well, to be fair. Bearing in mind, these ain't easy to push because the wheels feel like they're dragging anyway because of the motor. And yeah, pull that really well. So overall, guys, what a car. I can't complain. It's packed with features. For the price point, you can't go wrong, guys. And those of you watching the channel that are looking from overseas, guys, this is available to you guys. You can pick one of these up. Scout the internet, the RGT PRO Runner. Guys, what a car. If you've enjoyed this content, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that notification button, guys. And we'll see you in the next one where we're taking this little beast out on a trail run and a bit of crawling. Thank you for watching.